With trading, we always reform without even knowing that we actually did. Now, what am I saying in this case? I'm using in terms of strategy. I don't know. I'm not talking about any other thing, psychology. I'm talking about strategy, pure what we're saying. Now, what you're using when you started trading itself, or when you started CA, or when you started last year, if you check it well, you're not using the same exact thing you're using when the year began or when you started trading itself. You've made some tweak. You don't like let me put it this way. You didn't change everything, but most people do change everything. You didn't change everything, but you might have a little tweak here and there, and there. It can be trend line, it can be candlestick. It depends on you. Now, most times we do this without even knowing, but and most times we do it knowingly. Now, when you make those changes, maybe where you're seeing your trend line when the year begins and at the end of the year, it's totally different because to you might have improved. But that's not necessarily the case. That new style you implement in your trading style might not be improvement, because if you check it, maybe you're having more results back then, or maybe you might not be having results back then because there was something else you should have changed on that one, which is no trend line, but you end up changing trend line this one and other things, but you feel like it's trend line. You understand? So there's so many factors in this, but why I'm saying this is because I kind of went back to one particular thing. I do the funny part. You'll be looking at your trading and be like, where am I going wrong? What should I add in this, or what should I take out? And you might not see it you can just be meditating every day for weeks, months. You might not see what you should implement, reform, or anything. But one day it just clicks. I'll be like, oh, I was doing this before, but I stopped it because I felt like this was better. You understand? Only for you to go back to that stuff you were doing before and you say that, oh, that stuff was even way better than the new style you actually impute in your trading system. So back to what I'm saying, I'm using myself as an example in this case because now I was using it before. I don't